WCIA3 News at 10.
I have, for years, went out there at least 4 days a week. At least. And then growing up, when I was younger, I used to help run the horse stable there that used to be there.
Okay.
So it's kind of like a second home.
But he's not happy with some of his neighbors. In fact, he'd like to keep them out for a few months every year.
There's a bit of contention between two groups who use Kickapoo Park in Oakwood. The good news, a compromise may be in sight. Don't let this quiet winter wonderland fool you. Kickapoo State Recreation Area gets thousands of visitors a year. Most of them come in warmer weather, but some of them feel left out in the cold.
There's been a fairly good harmony as far as like the sportsmen and the mountain bike riders over the years until the expansion, and then it's kind of just clashed.
It's hard to see under the snow, so here's a better look at what Trevor Montgomery is talking about. Last year, the Kickapoo Mountain Bike Club built this 5-mile trail extension. It adds on to over 20 miles of existing trails, and they plan to add more. Montgomery says the situation is less than ideal for hunters.
People tend to get away from the trails as much as they could when mountain bikers were going through there. Well, the issue we've came into is they just have this constantly expanding trail system.
Members of the bike club have a much different perspective. Director Anthony Morrow says this trail system is a huge benefit. It brings in people from all over the Midwest.
During peak season in 2020, we saw around 3,000 bikes per month come through the trail system.
The bike club worked with IDNR to make this happen and raised money to pay for the expansion.
It's really important that all the trails are connected so that they're all accessible by bike once you get out there. Because of that, there are vast amounts of land that would just never work for mountain biking at Kickapoo. The other thing to point out is there are thousands of acres of land owned by IDNR in Kickapoo State Park and Middle Fork that is open to hunting. Bikes are allowed on a tiny portion of that land.
This map shows the difference. Kickapoo covers almost 4,000 acres. Park officials say the trail's area of influence is several hundred. But Montgomery says that's why it's important to bring up his concerns now.
If we didn't say anything about this expansion, then when they make the next expansion and the next expansion, the area that the sportsmen have is just constantly shrinking to get away from mountain bikes.
He's taken his complaints to IDNR and Kickapoo Site Superintendent Tim Edison. Edison says his team reviewed the numbers of hunting trips and mountain bike trips and studied the economic impact of both. He says that showed them mountain biking could bring in more than $1 million a year to Vermilion County and the surrounding area.
We follow a master management plan at Kickapoo where we try to maximize visitor use and opportunities. We sort of cater to people. The mountain bike trails are not just mountain bike trails, they're actually hiking trails as well. So hunters can use these trails to access areas that they would like to hunt.
So is there a solution? Montgomery proposed one. He suggested closing the trails through the entire hunting season from about October through the end of January.
It shows some amount of give and take to all of the users of the park.
Morrow says it seems unnecessary because the trails are already shut down during firearm weekends, but it turns out it is a possibility. Edison says a group is looking into keeping the trails closed for a longer period of time.
This would end up being about a 3-week closure, not just on the weekends, but during the week as well. It's trying to compromise so everyone can benefit from the park and enjoy the park.
The debate over how to use the land at Kickapoo may not be over, but there are a couple of things no one will debate. The place means a lot to the people who use it, and they're passionate about how important it is to Central Illinois. Reporting in Vermilion County, I'm Jessica Coons, WCIA3, your local news leader.
Now, it won't be long before it warms up at Kickapoo. If you'd like to learn more about the park or hear more from both sides of this story, go to WCIA.com.
All right, Brett, not the